Hello and welcome to The Print. I am Chitvan Vinayak and you are watching Pre-Truth. The feud within the National Students' Union of India, that is NSUI, has escalated since the announcement of the results of the Delhi University Students' Union polls, in which the student wing of the Congress secured only one of four posts, that is Vice President, a weaker showing than last year. Now, the two camps of NSUI are busy blaming each other for the debacle. On one side stands the camp of the NSUI National Chief Varun Chaudhary, and on the other side, the loyalist of the All India Congress Committee's NSUI in charge Kanhaiya Kumar. Those belonging to Varun's faction accuse Kanhaiya of sabotage, alleging that the former firebrand JNU leader's hunt for a successor to Varun a fortnight before the polls made their chief look like a lame duck. They also grumble that Kanhaiya did not bother to campaign even for a single day before the September 18 DUSU elections. Varun finds himself confronted with questions too. His decision to field candidates with roots in Rajasthan, his home state, for the post of president and vice president ruffled feathers, especially among the Haryana lobby, who staged a protest against him in front of Congress General Secretary Sachin Pilot. Last year, the NSUI had won two posts on the panel, including the president's. That said, this time, only 39.36% of registered students actually voted. A slight improvement over last year's 35.2%, but still symptomatic of students' disenchantment with DU's campus, politics driven by money, muscle and caste. Now let us talk about PM Modi's Manipur visit. Just a couple of hours before Narendra Modi touched down in Mizoram and then Manipur on 13 September, heavy rains gate-crashed the scene, throwing the welcome programs for the Prime Minister on their head. It got so grim in Manipur's Churachandpur, a tribal hill district 60 kilometers from Imphal, where the PM's helicopter was scheduled to arrive at 11:30 am, that the district administration had all but thrown in the towel. Modi had planned to land in Mizoram's Aizawl first, inaugurate the Bairabi-Sairang rail line and then fly to Churachandpur in his helicopter before moving on to Imphal. The excitement among the people was palpable in the days leading up to his visit. They had not seen the PM since Manipur was hit by ethnic violence over 2 years ago, leaving the social fabric of the state torn. The inclement weather, however, had left the arrangements set up for his visit in complete disarray. The rains also changed the PM's plans. Before Churachandpur, Modi arrived in Imphal, where at one point it looked like he would have to return to Delhi without visiting Churachandpur, where a huge crowd had already gathered to listen to his address. Flying was unsafe, and according to the grapevine, the security detail of the PM was fretting over road travel from Imphal to Churachandpur and pitched that the PM launch developmental projects in a virtual address. However, the PM decided he wanted none of that and made it very clear that if road travel was impossible, he would prefer to return and visit on a later date. In the end, he left the authorities with no choice but to reluctantly agree to over 1 hour trip from Imphal to Churachandpur, much to the delight of the tribal district's residents who got their first glimpse of the PM in years. Moving on next, let us now talk about Kerala and BJP MP Suresh Gopi. Suresh Gopi, the BJP's first ever Lok Sabha MP from Kerala, seems to be landing himself in back-to-back controversies while the ruling left awaits in the wings to cash in. Facing criticism for his absence from his constituency Thrissur and inaccessibility to his voters, the actor-turned-politician Suresh Gopi launched a public outreach drive including Kalvert Sabhas to give his image a makeover. But the Sabhas are drawing attention for all the wrong reasons. One video purportedly from a Sabha shows Suresh Gopi sparring with a woman seeking his help in getting the Enforcement Directorate, which has been investigating the Karuvanar bank scam to return allegedly defrauded funds. Gopi's response? I quote, "Ask your Chief Minister or your MLA." Soon after, the Communist Party of India Marxist-run Karuvanar Bank announced Rs 10,000 for the women, scoring points by capitalizing on Suresh Gopi's reaction. The incident followed a similar case last week when Gopi snubbed an elderly man who approached him with a written request for help to rebuild his collapsed house. A viral video shows the MP returning the letter without even looking at it, saying it was not the MP's job to fix a house. Once again, Thrissur's CPIM unit quickly stepped in, offering assistance and earning applause. Now let us move on to Uttar Pradesh. Akhilesh Yadav's uncle and former minister Shivpal Yadav still wields influence, revealing any cabinet minister in the Yogi Adityanath-led Uttar Pradesh government. Bulandshahr District Magistrate Shruti Singh recently received a notice from UP Assembly Speaker Satish Mahana for ignoring Shivpal's calls. Nearly a month ago, Shivpal Yadav had tried reaching the DM multiple times on her official number, landline, and even through his personal assistant, but Shruti Singh did not respond. Upset, Shivpal Yadav raised the issue in the State Assembly, prompting the Speaker to issue the notice. The DM eventually called Shivpal Yadav to apologize for missing his calls. Sources close to Shivpal Yadav say he deliberately took the matter to the Speaker to showcase his clout. Some BJP ministers admitted privately that Shivpal Yadav's aura carries weight despite being in the opposition, thanks to his close ties with the Chief Minister and the Speaker. The bigger picture: tensions between bureaucrats and ministers have become a regular feature in UP politics.